Hello, welcome to stream. How's it going?
Hello
Hey,
there.
Dr. Phineas. Hey, Boss Yapper. Hey, Liberty Pen. Hey, Luna Plays. How you guys doing? Hello there. Hydrate. I can hydrate. I actually remember to get hydration things. How was your weekend, guys? How's everybody doing? I am very tired. I've been staying up way too late lately. And, yeah. I woke up really late today, and then I didn't take my allergy medicine, and now my whole face feels like... And so I'm gonna be like I've been constantly tearing because I'm actually allergic to cats. That will never stop me from having cats, but like Luca's been doing this thing where he like jumps up on my lap and then like paws at my chest and headbutts me. What he wants is snuggles, and so I'll like pick him up and like hold him against my chest, and he just kind of like flops back and like waits for scratches and like nuzzles my chin, and I end up nuzzling him with my chin, like, cause it's cat behavior and he likes it. But I'm allergic, and so if I don't have enough like allergy medicine, this happens. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm just like, I'm all kinds of congested, especially as a cat lover. You know, it's not usually this bad, so I'm gonna have to go talk to my allergist. Hey, Atwill, welcome in. You want the snuggles as well? Then you need a cat. Kitty love is toxic. Isn't there a song toxic? I don't actually know how it goes. Hello, tea time. Clockwork Crow, hello. I didn't know that was still active. So we have two. You did say you retired. Well, I have coffee. Coffee technically is tea. Fio, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. And welcome in. Coffee is technically tea, but you know, there's no tea bag. Is coffee loose leaf tea? I guess it's not quite diffusing. Unless you do a coarse grain and then use a diffuser. Coffee is hot bean water. It is at most a Tisani? What is Tisane? What is that? I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Did I miss a stream? I can no longer remember. An abiotic factor stream? You might have. I think you missed one before I got to reactor, but I did get to reactor last time. But we're in reactor now. And I'm at an unfortunate spot where I need to grind a lot. And I think I have to pull back my plans to make a reactor base because it's a lot of work and there's a lot of grinding involved. And since I have teleporters, I think I'm going to lean onto that a little bit because I don't have the motivation or brain juice to like spend the time grinding out another base, you know? Coffee's a sandwich. Wait. Expand. A soy vanilla latte is a 3-bean salad. Coffee is bean, tea is leaf. Cats will never not inconvenience their owners. You know, I consider it a service. You know, I'm like... I'm kind of service oriented a little bit, you know, the people and things that I love, and the cats deserve my service, and my service is being allergic and still loving them. I pet them and touch them and squeeze them and scratch them, like give scratches every time I see them, and I greet them. I don't know, I'm a very cat affectionate person. I also installed Android on my x86 today. Wow. That's... What distro, or what How did you do that? Join the Discord. I'm waiting for you to progress before I post a pic of the base I made in my world. Okay, you can also, I think you can put a spoiler tag on it if you want other people to see it. But absolutely, I appreciate that. So yeah, today we're playing Abiotic Factor. I've been playing the other games that slowed my progress in Abiotic Factor down. I am basically finished. Like, I beat Escape from Duckov the other night, and I like nearly 100%ed it. So I'm like heavily considering 100%ing it because it was very fun and just chill. I am playing Clover Pit, which is kind of nice. It's like Slay the Spire without deck building, and then add a slot machine instead. And so you're building probabilities rather than deck you're building token appearance probabilities rather than card from a deck probability. And that's kind of fun. And after I looked at it like that, it's way more addictive now. Like, once I stopped thinking of it as gambling and like a gambling like encouragement, and I started thinking about it as I am designing probabilities. And so I started pulling like shop refreshes and stuff so that I can get the Lucky Charms, which help you set probabilities in the slot machine. I got super addicted. So I actually might do another stream of that at some point. I ended up playing it a lot yesterday. In between, because like Abiotic Factor, I played a couple rounds yesterday offline, and I was trying to do base building in the reactor. So the reactor has a really nice area for a new base, but I ended up running out of things, like basic things like tech scrap and electronic boards and scrap metal again, and steel cable. So like I'm like basic things that are kind of annoying to grind. And so I would play like an hour and a half of Abiotic Factor, and then I'd get kind of tired of grinding, and then I'd go play Clover Pit for like 3 hours, and then I'd play another hour of Abiotic Factor. It was nice. But we'll see. It was banned. Oh, you might have put a dot without a space. Oh, itch.io. Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah. I thought I was just saying the name of the website. Yeah, so this is Nightbot. Usually you're allowed I thought Clockwork Crow, I thought we were allowed to authorize messages. Are my Nightbot settings a bit too strong? Yeah, or just itch space IO would work too if you don't want to put that much. Yeah, my bad. Or Nightbot's bad, really. In fact, I'm just going to post what you said. Because I've got a thing to copy it right here. I have a few recommendations for you to try. Both are clearly passion projects. One is a low investment. It's free on itch.io called Voices of the Void. It's high quality. And the last caretaker, think bipedal Wally doing his best on a flooded earth. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. So in the Discord, there's a backlog or a suggestions thread channel. Either one works. I'm not super because I only have 2 stream days, 2 to 4 stream days a week. I don't always like go for suggestions immediately. You know, I'll say usually in the channel whether or not I'm actually interested. I'll be like, oh, that looks cool. I mean, I'll wish list it or something. And sometimes I get suggestions that are like, that looks badass. I'm gonna play that like next stream. But the best way to get me to play a game is redeem the channel point reward, which is a little expensive. You got to watch a bit to be able to do it, but won't put pressure. Which, yeah, I didn't expect you to. I was just letting people know because I don't talk about the suggestions very often. Sometimes people come in who aren't, you know, regular watchers, and then they'll be like, why didn't you play my suggestion? I was like, well, I only stream like 6 hours a week. What's the friendly cephalopod role in the Discord? It's for friends of the channel. Yes, correct. Thank you, Clockwork Crow, for answering that. Oh, wait. Should be. Oh, you know what? It might be Twitch subscribers, or if you're on YouTube, it might be channel members. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Maybe one of the mods gave it to you accidentally. It takes a while to get to 75k since you stream so little. Oh, I might actually have to lower that a bit. It is kind of a nice cost right now because, you know, I don't necessarily want people to be redeeming it all over the place because it's like a mandatory. It's a mandatory play. Like it's a dedicated stream, so it should be kind of expensive. But yeah. I enjoy how the clip on your stream announcement for this game is a screenshot for your lower glow mushroom base. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's where we're starting today, which let's start in a couple minutes, but yeah. Lots of creators in the Satisfactory Circle have recently released Last Caretaker sponsored videos. Oh, nice. Okay, so hopefully that means it's adjacent, and if you like Satisfactory, you'll like Last Caretaker. Another streamer I watch who has streams a lot has set his to 500k, which has only gotten to once in the 2 years I've watched him, so yours is proportionally lower than the only other comparison I have. True, yeah. I mean, honestly, I would love to go full-time. I just have financial obligations that are commensurate with the job I have, which is a senior software engineer, so that's a little bit difficult to go from that to nothing and then have to shill myself. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation I'm not going to get into because, like, there's a lot. I hate advertisement, guys. Like, I would have to get over that in some way and then think of a way to do it in a way that, like, matches my personality and preferences and, like, my principles. Because, like, I can't not ask for money if this is my full-time job. But then, like, doing it in a way that makes it okay, you know, and not... and doing it in a way that makes it authentic and, like, worthy of the money. You know, if somebody... Like, I remember freaking when I was, like, 15, 16, and I was, like, barely able to buy a game, like, every 4 months or something like that. If somebody asked me to spend $15 or $5 or whatever a month on somebody, not that I'm aiming for 15, 16-year-old people, but I'm just like, when I didn't have money to spend that much money on someone that I enjoyed and don't have to spend money on to watch, that's like a big bar, you know? I don't know. Gotta wait for UBI before we play games all day? I mean, yeah. I think, Jerry, I don't know how you found me. If you found me on on Twitch, I have a YouTube channel that has had a couple viral videos. YouTube originally? Okay. Yeah, for sure. I feel like because of how I was trying to do 2 jobs at once, like I could have transitioned if I had done it correctly and actually brought on people to, like, help with the channel and got an editor, and, like, if I didn't try to do so much myself. Now, there's stuff at work that I'm trying to get done too, so, like, that was another burnout. Yes, 100% burnout. Yeah, it turns out working 8 hours on a side thing in addition to like a 9-hour a day, 10-hour a day job is like really bad for your health. And you only have so much brain juice in your head that allows you to like actually interact with the world. And you can run out. You absolutely can run out of brain juice. So yeah. It can only be rough on you. Yeah, it was. Yeah. And it turns out if you're like already burning oil in your engine, there are other reasons why you might burn out. So I've been finding that out through therapy and other things. But that's another video for sure. I'd like to do the same for digital marketing personally, but even then, brain juice tank is low. Yeah. Out of brain juice, replace with bean juice. Of course, that's the problem. Liberty Pen, at one point, I was drinking 2 to 3 monsters a day in addition to morning coffee just to, like, get the day done. That was before I knew I had ADHD. That was when I was, like, working, like, 10 to 16 hours a day for like a year and a half, and that was right before YouTube popped off. So I was like doing streaming and YouTube shorts and stuff like that on the side, trying to like do something. Yeah, I found the limits of what caffeine can do for my brain. Yeah. Clockwork Crow, I just saw your tea time disappear. I hope you refunded that. I was going to refund it, but I got distracted. Goat WD is my name for... is that Discord? Refactney? I don't understand. Senior, you too young to be senior? I mean, how old do you think I am? Because that's like, thank you. I appreciate that. You did. Okay, good. Good. Oh, reference. Got it. You know what? I should put a note on your name in Discord so I remember. Note. Wait, did they... Oh, there it is. Kraken is ancient. I mean, yeah, kind of. You're obviously 45. Okay, I'm not that old. And I'm not 25. You did kind of get like equal distances away. I'm mid-30s. I was a 90s kid. And no, I never said only 90s kids will blah 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 blah. Did you spring for any of the DLC for Abiotic Factor for the 2 new homeworlds and then a 3rd in December? No, I remember you mentioning that last week, but I did not look into it yet. I will open it up really quick. Temple of Stone. And then you said there's one coming out in December. That's not my birthday, by the way. Okay, interesting. Is there like a new story side of it, or is it just... It's just a house? Base building, portal location, a home away from home. Okay. Okay, so it's like extra stuff for you to use and do. There's world building lore? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Nope, you're 16 and it gets younger every time. Dude, I wish it worked that way. Actually, I don't. You know, it's like a lot of people my age are super getting a little bit insecure about their age and they're like, man, I'm so old and stuff. Like, I don't mind it. The only thing I don't like is how I don't stay physically fit when I don't work out anymore. So I need to work out. Yeah. I think I've enjoyed 95% of my life up till now. And people, let me put it this way. If every time somebody asks if you could travel back to any time in the world, it could be during your lifetime or any time before in history, where would you go? And I'd be like, right fucking here. I'm sorry, it's not Friday, but I swore. I would stay here because right now, maybe I'd go a little bit in the future, but like maybe after this year with stuff going on in the world, maybe I'll still stay right here. Because like all the stuff that happened in the past sucked. I feel like people don't necessarily realize how much better today is from every decade in the past. Like maybe in some village in 1810, where everybody knew each other and there was no external pressures and industrial age hadn't hit you and everything's just idyllic and fun and fine and you're friendly with everybody and there's no discrimination and there's no maybe there are places like that where everything was fine and maybe if you could know about those places you'd want to go there, but no, things have gotten so much better now. Freaking penicillin and vaccines have absolutely revolutionized lifespan and medical care, and we have surgeries now that are extremely non-invasive where a fucking hip replacement used to be 6 months of healing and freaking what's it called physical therapy, and now it's you're done and you're back to work on Monday because we've gotten so good at hip replacements or something like that. Now is great, and the older I get, the more I realize that, and so I'm down for staying here. My mid-30s mother is getting insecure about her age, but it's not even noticeable. I'm sure it's noticeable to her, and so I think she's valid for feeling that way. That being said, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to everybody. And that's not to dismiss her, but for me, I don't know, maybe I've always been kind of an old person in my brain. And I've always wanted to enjoy here and now. And so for me, it's I've always known about I will lose the ability to do sports in the future. I will lose the ability, I've been preparing for some of that stuff. Well, besides not getting sleep and doing a lot of other things that are bad for my health, but I've worked on myself and my personality and my flaws. I've been actively paying attention, what can I do better about myself and my personality? Because the stuff that I do now will help me be the person I want to be when I'm 70 or 80 or 60 or 50 or, literally any time in the future. So I don't know. Granddad lucked out. He's in his early 60s and looks barely 38. That is lucky. I'm jealous. Now has easy access to all anime now wins. Yes, seriously. I have been watching One Piece because I stopped let's see. I stopped reading the anime way back in watching the anime way back in Dressrosa. I'm going to go on a super minor One Piece tangent really quick. I stopped watching the anime in Dressrosa, and then I read the manga all the way up to Wano, but I didn't read Wano. And so now I'm, that was years and years ago. I'm now I'm catching up, and so I watched Whole Cake Island with Big Mom and the cake thing and Sanji and Germa 66 and whatever. And now I'm catching back up, and it is amazing to watch it at 2x speed because I use subtitles. I watch the Japanese version, and I'm having a blast. I freaking love One Piece, especially when it's 2x speed. I only read now. Yeah, I fell off the reading, and so I have so much anime that I can't catch up. I was doing both, honestly. I was reading farther and then watching the anime behind. It's crazy that they're redoing all the early seasons to make them look better. I did not know that. You went way farther than I stopped at post-war of the best. It's worth it. I like the Marineford Paramount War arc is like has a major impact on like the rest of the show, and it's not like, oh, things happened and like just like any other show, it's like, well, they're carrying on now. It's like, no, it's changing Luffy's personality. It's changing, I mean, not changing, but it's like it's changing how Luffy develops. It changed how like everybody responded, the whole time skip, like everything. It's awesome. If only the pacing was better in this show, I would say this is the best show of all time. Need to catch up. I stopped after Dressrosa. Okay. There is a hell of a lot that's good about that. Okay, let's close on One Piece. Thank you for hanging on if you don't watch One Piece. But yeah. I'm just enjoying One Piece right now. And I'm very happy that I have that ability. Now has Final Fantasy 16 or 14. Got it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played an MMO that I really got into. I think I played the most of WoW, but like even WoW I realized was time wasted. 14 I did play till I got mounts, but then I kind of fell off. So I don't know. Okay, why don't we get started? I think my mic is doing the weird thing again where it's super sensitive, so if I'm yelling in your ear, please let me know and I'll fix the gain. It's just, my mic gain goes up and down depending on if I've restarted my computer or not or something. It's really weird. I have to figure it out. But let me know if the audio is okay. Let's turn off the music. Patent pending Kraken chat tangents that last a lifetime. That is really kind of one of the hallmarks of my streams. I'm a tangent master. Hey Musa, good to see you. Warframe is the MMO I've played the longest. It's not really traditional. I would say Destiny is the longest MMO I've played, even though you're not really massive multiplayer. Yeah. Warframe, if you enjoy Warframe, you win. Congratulations. I'm jealous. I tried and I bounced off of it, so. Okay, so right now I am on a little excursion trying to find more materials for stuff. But why don't we leave after I handle this guy, because I need an XOR brain. Or not. Shoot! 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 Oh, I'm gonna die. No! What the heck? I got stuck! Yeah, I died. That sucks. Oh, and I lost all my shit! Oh, this is terrible. Oh, thank you. This is bad. Welcome back to Gate. Yeah, seriously. That was chaotic. Hey, Tracer Fox. My bad. Almost called you a wolf. I did not realize there was all of those enemies around me when I paused the game. That was tragic. Wait, that was hydro plant, wasn't it? People need to leave me alone. Okay. Hydro plant. How do we get to hydro plant again? Dude, how you following me? I'm playing a game with a snow deformation I've made called a road roller to compress the snow for runways. Oh, that's interesting. Does anybody remember how to get to hydro plant? I've completely, absolutely forgotten. I think I can get there from security sec, right? Front right tram. Tracer Fox, thank you. Is it on? It's on the other side, right? No, it's here, isn't it? Oh, but I can't recall it. Scheisse. Okay. Oh no, here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay, cool. Because I didn't know where the button was. I'm here now. I am a little bit. Oh shoot! I might start sneezing. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm a bit cloudy headed. I woke up super late today, at like 11:30, and I forgot to take my allergy medicine for like 2 hours, 3 hours after that. And usually if I haven't taken my allergy medicine by then, it's too late, and so it is too late today. Liberty Pen, good luck. Have fun at D&D. And yeah, thanks for the condolences. Okay, hopefully I don't die from a security bot. I think I actually remember how I got there last time. What's poppin'? Hey, Gato, how's it going? I started stream, talked a bunch, and then forgot where I was in the game because I was playing a little bit before stream. And then I didn't realize that I had a ton of enemies around me. And then I died. Okay. Here we are. Is there a way to get down there? I think there probably is. So I don't have to use the... Gosh! Okay, good. I have my UV light.
Did you feel
X-ray light, excuse me. The Leic, is it her? Oh. Nice. I need one of the CPUs for an anvil at the forge. Okay. So exercise is this way. I think there's a lot more enemies this way, though. Oh, yeah. Ah! I can't see. At least I'm dodging. There we go. Where'd he go? Ah! Got him. Okay. Jeez. That sucks. Whoa! Guys. No. No, I don't want to ingest that. I'm out of ammo. This is gonna be a tough fight. You know, I almost prefer. Actually, let's wash up really quick. I almost prefer just dealing with the one on the elevator. Kraken, what's your favorite seafood? Salmon. 100% raw salmon. Salmon sashimi, salmon poke, which is like just cut up salmon in like soy sauce and other sauces and like green onions and stuff. It's a Hawaiian dish. Mackerel for you? Nice. I don't remember what mackerel tastes like. I love crab though. Like Dungeness crab is a huge thing in the Puget Sound here in Western Washington where I live. I grew up eating that. It's so good. Clams are good too. Shrimp, scallops, tons of scallops in the Puget Sound. Yeah, scallops are your prep. Yeah, scallops are so good. Salmon are both salt and freshwater. There goes my joke. If you're a freshwater, then freshwater Kraken. Then yeah. Although I did grow up fishing, so I've eaten plenty of freshwater seafood as well. Well, I guess it's not seafood, but fish. Mackerel, best fish. Yeah, I don't remember what it tastes like. I should have grabbed grenades while I was home. Can I sneak away? Hey! Hey, the other guy ran. I don't know why he ran. Let's drop the case fan. How do I drop? G. And I'll leave that. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's go home.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. I think that's it. am so out of storage. Okay, cool. Let's charge that up. And then reload everything, because I was dead.
I could certainly use a drink.
The one issue with my Elite controllers, I keep pulling off and fiddling with the... then losing the joysticks. Oh, yeah. I had AFK. Did you manage to get your corpse back? I did. I even didn't have to kill the last Exor dude. Thankfully. Okay. There was a reason I needed Exor hearts, and I do not remember why. So let me take a moment and try and find out why.
Anything
for
you need?
a sec. I like moisture teleporter. Probably use stuff that I shouldn't have. Okay, let's go to the reactor base, and then I'll show you guys what I've done so far. Nothing crazy. Teleporter. Yeah, the moisture teleporter. How fast does it fill up, though? Okay. Oh, water. I do need to drink some water. I also need to get grab eyes. How hungry am I? I am very hungry. Okay. Well, let's do this really quick. It's slow? Okay. I actually need... I need to bring one of these. I made 2 void chests, at one here and one at my reactor base, which is super, super helpful. Might as well make some stoves. Stove. Might as well make some stew while I'm gone. I just don't remember. I don't remember the recipes. A&L Mega Stew, Exo Arm, Drumstick, and Heart. Meaty Stew. I can make 1 meaty stew. Let's do that. Okay, Metrio Medley. I don't have any rumps. And... oh, I can make goulash. Do I have salt? Yes. Let's take 2. We'll make 2 goulashes. And what else was in the goulash? It was the steak, right? Chop? Yeah. Okay, cool. That should do it. And the moisture thing will gradually fill up nearby water containers, including farm plots. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. I hope the range on that is far enough. Moisture teleporter, water bottle with extra steps. Well, it's like a collector. It's like a moisture farm, like in Star Wars. Okay. So as you can see, I've done a few things. I lit up the area. I rerouted some of the wiring, so you can see this is like sticking out of the wall now instead of routing across the wall. Can't hide it over here though. But you know, that's better than nothing. I installed an X-ray tower for the lake because I haven't contained it yet. And I got these void chests. So let's...
You're doing well.
Strength 19. Nice. So now I got that. I just need a pot or a... Wait, can I fill the pot with tainted water? I can. Nice. Well, I didn't mean to bring the pot with me. Well, that's kind of nice. I have Tesla coils, but I haven't activated them yet. Because I ran out of tech scrap. And so I need to run this over. And then I can put batteries on it. This is like really the only place where enemies spawn, I've noticed so far. That door, the enemies might spawn in, but at the very least, I know they spawn here. So I need tech scrap for that. That was one of the reasons I was trying to go out and get some tech scrap. Why don't I actually put these batteries right here for now? And I'll need 2 more for that, so I have 2 batteries per Tesla coil, and that should keep them online all night. Otherwise, the world is my oyster, so I don't really have a plan beyond this. Like I said, I got tired of grinding out materials. I need a lot of tech scrap. And I don't really want to deal with that right now. So I think I'm gonna actually instead for now go on a little expedition. I should go home and repair my guns and stuff and make sure I have enough ammo and health and stuff. So why don't we do that? I'll come back and there's 2 teleporters that I know of. 2 teleporters that I know of in this area that I haven't been to. Son of a freaking. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking care of this first. Fuck! I should have stayed still. Oh shit. I don't know if that's gonna be okay. Okay, nope, that's not gonna work. I think I need a plug strip. You know, I could also just place the test coils in the middle here. Nope, that's not going to work. It won't let me place it close enough. I don't know if the Tesla coils are going to... I don't know if the Tesla coils are going to damage my workbench or not. Where'd the other one go?
What was that noise?
Nothing you need to worry about. There we go. Hopefully that takes care of these guys. That takes care of that. We'll see how it goes. Modern housing is far too open. You know, acoustically, I 100% agree with you. I do like the open space. I like the feeling of open space that it has, though. Like, I wouldn't mind if this was my house. I just wouldn't like it when there's too many people talking. Like, there needs to be sound dampening. I love nooks and crannies and nice isolated rooms. You know, I do like that too. Like I like old houses. Like old houses that are kind of like big and there's like lots of things to explore and it's like got a mystery to it, you know? What time is it? 6:10. When does nighttime happen? Is it 9 p.m.? I don't remember. Big old house with some secret rooms, yeah.
Sweet dreams.
For like regular living though, I like the open plan. With lots of windows, personally. And preferably surrounded by trees. The house surrounded by trees. Invasions will trigger roughly at 11:30 at night? Okay. I'm tempted to just leave these then. I wonder if it'll damage my house if I'm away. Oh, wait. This isn't going to work because these are going to be electric jumpers. Oh, shit. I'm just going to have to kill it anyway. These are going to be electric jumpers which are immune to Tesla coils. Frick. Open plan in the forest is more okay, but then I'd want open plan tree mansions. What's a tree? What makes it a tree mansion? Like a mansion in the trees, or like a frickin' like Wookiee Kashyyyk house where it's like literally on the tree? Well, how are you guys doing? This is about as far as I got. I haven't fixed the stove yet. I haven't put in fridge. I don't know. There's too many resources. I guess I can. Well, no, I already put the batteries down. I guess I'll just.
Where's the bathroom?
I guess I'll just go home, do my preparations, and then come back.
Heya.
Hey, nestled, oops, in the branches of multiple huge trees. Okay, so yeah, like actual Kashyyyk house. Kashyyyk, however you say that, if you know Star Wars. Oh, wait. Oh! I got a Magnum, finally. I was grinding that out for so long, and I finally found one. I just need biomimic arm wraps. Security bot CPU and human arms. And then reinforced CPU. Oh, I already have biometric arm wraps. I just need transformer bushings. Okay, that's right. That's why I couldn't make it. So I needed to grind that out a bit. So let's repair. And then grab 308 ammo, which I don't have metal scrap. Oh, I do. Gunpowder. And metal scrap. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6, right? So it was 1 to 3. No, 5. So I need 15 scrap. That'll do. Star Wars is the one with Spock. Are you trolling me right now? What was that? Okay, so I got a bunch of 308 ammo. What else do I need? I need shotgun ammo. Let's grab a bit of that. Two stacks is plenty. And I've got secret quills. Just need to reload it. I think I'm ready. We do a little trolling. Okay, cool. I've got food. And I'm a little hungry. So let's fix that. Now, I ran out of grab stalks, and I still haven't replenished them because I don't remember where to get them right now. But once I get those, I can start making the galaxy wraps or whatever they're called again. Space wraps.
All vacant perforations will be resetting in 3, 2, 1. Reset complete.
There we go. Air feels different. Hopefully these are not the electric ones. They are not electric ones. Nice. I might be able to leave then. Well, that was easy. That was very easy. Nice. Wait, why did... Is this... Oh, it's not on. Device requires packaging? I have to, like, break it down and place it again? Are you kidding me? I can't place it in the same exact spot that I took it from? Have you played Raft? I have played Raft. I 100%ed Raft. It was very good. Oh, that's why I couldn't put it there. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. I'm replaying it again. Honestly, even though I've 100%ed it, I've considered replaying it again. Because it's just so nice, so chill. Very fun. Oh! I did not know it had a 180-degree field of view. Okay, I've got healing. I've got ammo. I've got food. I think I'm ready to go into a teleporter now. I should actually go beat Raft one of these days. I would play Raft with mods. As you're talking about beating Raft, I'm like, hey, you want to play it all over again? Okay. Let's go in the teleporter. Now, where's the teleporter again? I do not know. Oh, I think there was one in this side over here. By the buoyancy lab. I've started a few playthroughs but never finished them. Well, it's probably better to pick one of those playthroughs then. Radiation levels are rising. Okay. Okay, let's go in here. What's in there? Is this gonna hurt me? Oh, no. It does not hurt me. Okay, interesting.
I feel suboptimal.
Ah, shoot. Where are my iodine pills? There they are. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. Oh. I've been here. I have so been here. Nice, tech scrap. Okay. Let's heal the last little bit. I'm gonna go put these materials away real quick. And then we'll go find the other teleporter, which I think is in the middle of that little column there. Banana Mango, welcome. Fellow crackers. How's it going? If you can imagine... Could you imagine if Raft had an option to play on separate rafts on the same world and we had a count it? What does that mean? Like a community raft server? That would be very cool. That would be very, very cool. I think the way they coded the game though makes it so that you can't really have multiple rafts because like the world moves. The raft doesn't move, the world does. No, that's not. No, that is true. I mean, the raft does move. It can like go up and down. You can like land on I don't know. Actually, I'm questioning myself. Is this endgame content? It is fairly endgame content, so heads up. This is one of the very late destinations. So heads up. We're going into a teleporter or like a new dimension or whatever pretty soon. What if Raft co-op but Frostpunk setting? I have never played Frostpunk. You know what's annoying is they don't show the range of... They don't show the range of the wire. I need to put more batteries there now that I've added a fridge on top of the defense circuit. Instead of floating invisible omnipotent manager, you play as the people. Feed the heater or freeze to death. Traps don't distinguish between player and hostile. No, I have to be wearing this trinket, and then it does. But I'm using the trinket that recharges all your battery stuff, which I like more. I'm also wearing this digital consciousness, like this person that was like terminally ill, and so one of the scientists transferred her into like a robot or a computer, and so I'm carrying her around because this is her life now. My GPU is struggling with Raft at 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Raft doesn't have crazy textures. You should be able to play Raft with 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I would think.
Are you exiting this facility as well? I have observed gate employees passing into the portal. None have returned, so they must be happy there. But there is no one to enjoy this garden now. Only myself. Take care. I would not want you to expire soon.
Thank you. At 1440p, I'm using 8.3 gigabytes. Damn. If you transfer your consciousness to a computer, was it really a transfer or a copy? I mean, certainly a copy. I think when I played... Crap, I don't remember the name of the game. What's the game called? Soma. When I played Soma, we talked about this, and it is basically freezing your consciousness, and then a new if the computer can completely handle your personality and brain processes, then you are now evolving in a different way, because, you know, part of who you are is how your brain like saves data, if that makes sense, and your fleshy brain saves data in different ways, and like hormones and neurotransmitters and other things like determine a lot of how you interact with the world and how you feel about the world and what you think and how you act, you know, based off of those feelings and experiences. And if you're just digital, then you're missing, unless they emulate all of those processes, those biological processes, you know, you're going to be making a lot different. You're going to be making sense of the world in a different way. And you're going to be feeling differently. If you feel at all. So it really is a copy, and then it is a digital person or a robot person, and not like a biological person anymore. It's kind of a cop-out answer, though, because, like, we really should be defining what a person is, or, like, a human is. If you have a digital copy of a human, then it really matters if your inputs, your senses, and your stimuli that reach you, how you interact with the world, how you receive information from the world, really is colored by the medium and the sensory input that you have. So if that sensory input changes, then you may have all the memories and personality of the person at the point of being copied, but every new experience that you have will be processed differently. I think that's a more better way to summarize it. In theory, a possible way of transferring consciousness into a computer is a Ship of Theseus style, where you slowly keep upgrading and replacing until you're fully robotic. I suppose. Ow! Can't follow me in here. Oh! Antijuice. Nice. That's a lot of antijuice. Okay. This world has high frame rate. Where are we, Dr.
Derek
Mance?
Mance reporting, Research Director. Lenora, Dr. Riggs, claims to have found something astonishing in the Exor village.
Oh,
A
no.
device capable of eliminating biological infestations from that region. She's calling it a kill switch, but the full capabilities of this device, let alone how it came to exist, remains unknown. Someone will need to go in there and figure it out. We'll try to do it without gatekeepers. They're a variable I'd rather not introduce into this incredible environment.
Okay. Huh. Well, if this is an Exor village, I'm probably going to have a little bit of trouble. Oh man, I don't like that my jetpack is disabled. I would have brought a different backpack if that was the case. If I knew that was the case. Do I have to jump down? Well, that's moving fast. I was going to say maybe that's a black hole, but that's like... Either we're very close, and this is like happening at a space-time relativity that's like way faster or slower than everything, than like Earth and stuff. Wouldn't that like make Earth... Yeah, wouldn't that make Earth like... Earth's time like explode away from us? I mean, if that really was a black hole, if you got transported into a black hole's orbit, so you're closer to the black hole, just like an interstellar, where time moves way more slowly because of your proximity, wouldn't that mean our time's going way slower than Earth? That would suck. If you went through a wormhole and it just ended up being in a different relativity. Different relative... like... What's that called? Time dilation? Kind of. That's like a new element to space travel that I didn't really even think about. If we ever did create portals or like warp technology, you know, our gravity... Oh! Hello! I should have brought grenades. Wasn't that the plot of the Buzz Lightyear movie? I did not see the Buzz Lightyear movie. I remember seeing a theory where the entire universe is in a black hole. You know, there's no way to prove that. If I understand correctly, what I heard was that there's no way to disprove that right now. That would be interesting though. I forgot to bring a cot, a bed. Dang it. Imagine being uploaded to a computer and still having periods and knee pain. Yeah. Yeah, that would not That would not be fun. It's like we're emulating all your body processes so that you maintain consistent personality. Good luck with those migraines. The knee pain is hard-coded into your consciousness. That would be hilariously sad. Exor Cha. Oh boy. The Exor Priest or whatever it's called, they're very difficult, and I do not want to fight them right now. Hello? Who is this? Oh, somebody died. Oh no! Who is this? Ooh, power cell. And a neutrino mapper, nice. Have you seen Pantheon on Netflix? I have not. Is it good? Is it worth worth watching? It's bismuth. Or Transcendium. All knee pain has been psychological this intertime. There is a type of pain that is psychosomatic, meaning it's like your brain's expectations are setting the pain. It's like similar to how phantom pain exists for amputees, where your brain isn't really handling the loss of the limb very well, and so it keeps on sending the signals for it to hurt or something like that. Or like some... Luca! Hi! He's coming up. He's gonna headbutt me here in a sec. Hi. How you doing? See, this is what I was talking about. All right, come on. All right, cab brake. It's funny, you guys don't have to redeem cab brake anymore, because Luca does it for you. He's like a tiny puma? Yeah, he is. Panther, yeah. Panther makes sense too. He is like a little panther. Your cat likes it when you slap his butt? Yeah. They do like it. There's a lot of nerve endings there. I try not to hit his butt because his kidneys are under there. And if you slap it too much, it could potentially do kidney damage. I forget what I heard. I think I heard it from my vet. But you can do his thigh right there. And his hip. And he still likes it. Luca really loves the mic holder. So hope you guys had a good weekend. What? What? He's done cuddling and now he's gonna fall asleep here if I let him. Had a restful weekend? That's good. Weekend should be 4 days. Yes, they should. I did have a 4-day weekend myself, but it is over now, and I am sad. Alright. I might have to take a break. Yeah, actually, let's take a quick ad break so that I can go wash my face off of cat hair. I wouldn't normally have to, but I was talking about it at the beginning of stream where I didn't take my allergy medicine until 2 p.m. because I slept in until noon and then forgot to take my medicine. And I'm allergic to cats, and he just rubbed his face all over me. So while I will always take the L for the dub, because it's truly a dub, I do need to wash my face. Otherwise, I'll be like, bah. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. It'll be an ad break. And I did update it so you guys can watch my shorts now, and you don't have to watch just a timer. So it'll be about 3 minutes. And then I'll be right back. So I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. All that time talking to you guys and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna organize something. I'm gonna organize something." Well, I did. Oh, hey, this is cool. And why don't I ride the Manta to start? Okay, I did not plan this, but this is really cool. The Manta flew through my factory when I was building it, and I was like, that's a problem. I did not know that the Manta's path went through my factory, because it was a perfect place to build it. The ground there is so flat and there's nothing going on. I'm sorry, hold on. I'll finish that story. I'm on the Manta right now, and this is cool. I'm surprised that they actually added a hitbox on him so you could stand on it. This is cool. I've got a park ride now. So for those of you who are new, you can see my power plant. It's very disorganized. I didn't use foundations yet. I'll probably rebuild it with foundations soon.
Alright, I don't know why I'm recording this, but 10k subs is not something that I ever thought would happen, and it's about to happen, so let's just watch it happen. Oh. I didn't plan this. I have nothing to do while it ticks up. I could beatbox. I'm not good at beatboxing. I'm just good at making rhythmic noises, and that's debatable. Cool. I never ever thought I'd be in this kind of situation. Three more. This is happening faster than I thought it would. 9998. Oh, one more. This feels like a slot machine. I don't know how I feel about that. Yay! 10k subs. Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for 10k subs. Yay. The f, Carl? Oh! Carl! What the f, man? What the f? Shit. Oh no, okay. He's swimming through the ground. What is this? No! Stop! Got him. Oh my gosh.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
NANI?!
Welcome back. Luke has decided to chill out with us today. So there we go. Okay. Let's get this done. And thank you, Clockwork Crow, for that suggestion to set the BRB screen to shorts. If that was too loud, let me know. I tried to tune it, but I don't know. I always have to do multiple passes over these things. What is the keyboard of choice for Monsieur Krakenfall? I have a Topper Real Force RGB. It's got dome switches. It was very expensive, but I got it on eBay for like a fourth of the cost. I got it for like $200. Sound good to you? Okay, cool. But yeah, it doesn't. It's not click clack. It's just tactile, and I prefer that. It's not the best. I actually might make my own keyboard because switches have gotten so much better. Dome switches were in the past. Dome switches were really only something you could get from a manufacturer. You know what? I don't know if that's true. I could not find switches. I didn't try very hard, but I couldn't find switches that you could put together on a keyboard yourself that were dome switches. You know, it's basically just like a bubble, like a rubber bubble, and then you press down on the key and the bubble collapses, so it has that tactile feeling when it collapses and inverts. But I built a keyboard for a family member last year for Christmas, and that was a nice experience. So I'm probably gonna build my own keyboard at some point with the same no clack, all tactile feeling. How did he get me around the corner? Okay, that wasn't too bad. I've been using the same Dell keyboard for more than 2 decades now. You know, there's a A lot to be said for those old faithfuls that always work. Audible click is bad, tactile is goat. Yeah. I mean, that's my preference. I get... Hello, Olympus. How's it going? I was very confused for a second.
Hello there.
Hello. Welcome in. Wait, did I kill this dude? I guess I did. I don't hate the idea of click clack. I just don't like bothering other people. It like feels really not great to annoy other people, and so I kind of prioritize no click clack. I also don't like click clack sounds of like keyboard sounds to be in audio recordings, and so if I ever have to like type during a video, I do not want to have to deal with that in the edit. So yeah, I agree. What is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay, quick thinking, and the healing briefcase came in clutch. Where is that? I heard a dude. There he is. Okay, let's just keep healing. Hoo-wee! Hoo-wee! No! I don't have my cart, so I can't bring any. I can't pick up anything else. Crap. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. Aw, dang it. Stuff has fallen to the ground again. Okay, well, that wasn't very useful. With no context, I thought you were talking about rain, click click cloud. Yeah, I realized I said click clack, and then I was like, wait, I should say what I mean by that. What is this? XOR wind chime? Nice. Hydrate, thank you. Hey, Casual Cynic, how's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. Got Luca hairs in my mouth. Yeah, those guys aren't too bad when I have a shotgun. Ugh, I don't know if that's worth bringing. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what is going to make bacon pancakes. Okay, I shouldn't have gone off script there. It didn't sound very good. Are you in Zen? Yeah, this is like very PS2 vibes. I'm in an alternate dimension at the moment. That's new. That's a new dude.
Within will speak.
Oh, are you not an enemy?
We demand this. You come from nothing, wishing to escape.
Yes.
We think whispers. A sanctuary you would violate.
Don't want to be here.
Return to your home before Ninjati is aware. Forget what you have seen.
Okay.
And do what might be.
Okay, is this like some timey-wimey stuff? Sweet. Thanks for the lurk, Olympus. Get that food.
The children of Jakdin are spores on the sea of first night. It acting our purpose. Yours is not yet grown. We see fear and hope. Both are misplaced. The children are sent to New Giza. Seek the safety of your world, or dwell in Kintada.
Kintada.
This is our route, our cause. You still seek yours. The children of Jakdin are spores on the sea of first.
We're on repeating dialogue now. Steam recommended I should buy Skyrim Special Edition, a game I already own. Could it be that it's just like the sale page? I took a look at this Steam sale and I don't see anything that I'm that interested in. Other than possibly like games that people told me about now. Like the Caretaker. The Lone Caretaker or Last Caretaker? I think Jerry was telling me about that earlier. I wonder what's down there. I wonder if I can get on this rope and walk down, or if I'll just die. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Hey! Antivirus gel. I need that. I need a lot of that. I guess I'm dropping the XR skull because I can always get more. There are about 9 different versions of Skyrim, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was just a slightly different version of the one you own. Yeah, I mean, I guarantee that it's just a slightly different version of the one you own. I'm kind of sad about Skyrim because, like, I played it for hundreds of hours, and then I kind of got burnt out, and then I modded it for hundreds of hours, and then kind of got burnt out on playing the modded version. And then I played VR for a couple dozen hours. Maybe like 100 hours. And that was fun, but difficult fights got annoying because I just had to backpedal a ton because I couldn't kill them fast enough. But now I can't really touch the game. I'm like burnt out of it completely. And I wish I could, because I love that game. I think I always burn myself out because I end up wasting too much time just exploring nothing. And there are quests, but I never, like, do the quests. I like to collect quests, and that's it. Hello, Casual Cynic's boyfriend. Hope you're doing well. You, do you have me on the TV or something? That is not something I've ever thought about, is like being watched on the TV. I do that with other streamers. Second monitor. I would say I'm prime second monitor material. That was one of the things we were talking earlier. I was talking earlier about how I could have gone full time potentially, and I was talking about like the things that got in the way of it because I have a full time job in software, and it's pretty demanding. And yeah, one of the things this reminded me of is that one of the things I needed to solve is like. Oh, how do I say this? This is just going to sound sad now. Ways to be more entertaining. Because... Gosh darn it, my mic boom is loose. I don't know, maybe I have way too high of standards for like being full-time, because I'm like, if I'm full-time and I start asking people for money, it needs to be worth it. No, don't reload. So if I'm going to ask people for money, you know, I don't know. I guess I was thinking about how for the content creators that I pay money for, like I'm like, this is such enjoyable content or valuable content. I want to give them money. You know, they deserve my money because of how much I enjoy it. And since I'm I'm capable of supporting them, I will. Like that was my thought process. And I was like, okay, so how would I organize that for people who watch me? And what would be that? I mean, I can't possibly design how other people feel about my content, if that makes sense. But what could be some of the ways? I don't know. I was overthinking it. I forgot. I'll be honest. I completely forgot the point of me bringing this up. Like I had a specific thing I was going to talk about, but I don't remember it anymore. I think I'm actually going to have to go home because I don't have in the game. Sorry, real quick. I don't have a cot, and so I can't sleep. So why don't we go to the reactor base? And let's sleep really quick. I have watched you on the TV. Okay, that's funny. Not sad. That's a very real struggle with a lot of content creators.
Sleep well.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that like I thought about really hard, and I'm like honestly scared of going full-time ever. And I think there's a couple real goals at my job that I want to accomplish before I even consider like switching careers if I ever did. It's very stressful, and so like I feel like I'm probably going to have to switch careers at some point, or like get good at knowing myself so I know when my limits are and like having boundaries with work, because I don't. But I don't know. I've thought about it a lot. Actually, let's take all this stuff home, because I don't cook here yet. Home teleporter. Let's grab... is there anything I could put here? Actually... Oh, here we go. Void chest, perfect. I have you up on the 75-inch? Okay. Damn. Well, I'm glad I'm at least doing 1080p. One sec, I see your Captain Apathy. I see your message. Just 1 second. Missed some, but maybe you already know the spears they drop are pretty good, especially after upgrading. Oh, okay. I did see that. Haven't used it yet, though. Where did that spear go? Okay, here we go. Let's upgrade that. Exor, Wind Chime, and Honey. Oh, okay. Do I have... Where's the honey bee... Honey... the beekeeper suit. I made one. I don't remember where I put it, though. I guess I can look in the terminal. Here we go. What? Did I only get beeswax? Huh. I probably should bring some bottles. I guess I could bring a barrel. How heavy is this? 5 versus 7.5? I don't know. That's probably going to be too heavy, but... Let's grab a barrel of anti-juice real quick. Oh, beeswax. Can I break beeswax down into honey? No. Okay, that was unfortunate. "100% I get it. In my journey, it feels like I shot myself in the foot, so I got in my own head and I ended up doing nothing as far as content creation goes." Yeah, I think I'm like somewhat in that point right now, because I haven't done reactions, and I'm like... I'm kind of ready to do them, but then I'm like, if I'm going to do reactions, and I'm going to have a cadence, and I'm going to do them regularly, then I need to make it sure that it's sustainable. And in order to make them sustainable, I need to have my format down, and I probably should react to, like, it would be nice to react to more than Let's Game It Out, but then if I do, I need to respect the content, and I have a relationship with Let's Game It Out. You know, he's fine with my reactions, and then, like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm like building requirements all over. Like, I'm building this mountain of requirements, and I'm never... And it's like it just feels very exhausting already, and I haven't even started. And so, yeah, it's it's like such a heavy thing already. So I'm gonna get started. I actually want to record at least one reaction before the end of the year. You know, and I've got like a couple weeks. But I think I can make it happen. At least you're still streaming. That's true. That's true. The streaming is easier for me. But it's also not growing. I mean, it's growing kind of, but not much. I have this way of, like, blowing everything up and not, you know, taking the fun out of it, because I'm like, I better do it correctly. Quote unquote, you know? And, you know, if I'm gonna do it, then I might as well do it well. But then, in doing it well, I kind of lose sight of what, like, the fun of it. And so, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to, like, figure out how to make it fun for me. First. Okay, so the beeswax, I'm going to get more antivirus gel. Sorry, the honey, I get more antivirus gel. And then I've got shotgun rounds. I've got sniper rounds. I need tech scrap for the biomimic arm wraps. Oh no, I need transformer bushings, which is in the reactor area. Right, okay. Oh, let's go get the... Ow. Gosh darn it. Let's go get the cart. Because I missed having that. What thumbnail ended up working on YouTube? Oh, for the Hollow Knight episode? I don't actually know. Let me find out. Now might not be the right time to do that, but sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm checking... Oh, A/B test completed. Sorry, guys. This is like... I'm gonna have to look it up later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it later. Because the thumbnail it chose based on the test was my thumbnail, the original thumbnail. But it's not showing any... It's not telling me why. So I'm gonna have to take a look. And honestly, that's like consistent with YouTube systems. Like it doesn't make any sense. I liked your thumbnails better than mine. And I would have clicked on your thumbnail before I clicked on mine. So I don't know. I don't think that's right. I think it just didn't do the test. So, yeah. When doing different types of content, you might want to keep them separated into different channels. Have I missed you already doing that? No, you haven't. That's another thing that I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do more stuff, then I need to like move. I need to move like gameplay to a different channel. Yeah, that's a whole thing, because like Krakenfall, my channel, Krakenfall, wasn't supposed to be a reaction channel, but that is what YouTube wants it to be. And so I was thinking about changing the name of it and moving Krakenfall to a different channel. But then I need to make sure that I keep the Krakenfall name. But then that like changes the name, and so people may not click on it anymore. So I don't know. Like if I put it as Krakenfall Reacts, then it's probably going to be fine. But like it just adds like stakes and kind of like pressure to the change and making sure the change is done well. So yeah, it's a whole thing.
I can feel my blood sugar falling.
It's so much complication for no reason. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Alright, let's go back to... Hang on, I need to get the yeah, I need 2 of these. The radiation things. Okay, reactor base. Okay, and then I'm gonna get the home teleporter. We're just gonna jump into the teleporter, grab antiverse juice, and then go back home really quick. And then I will go back and we'll continue exploring. Okie doke. Bam. There we go. Plenty of antiverse juice. And we'll just...
Where's the bathroom?
Recharge that, use the restroom, and then go back to the reactor. It's kind of disgusting how you don't have a flushing sound when you use that. So like, you know, the feces is just sitting there. It's gross. Okay, and then reactor base, bam, and bring out healing, and we're good. Alright. I've got carts now too, so I can carry a lot more out. Shit. Gaming reactions have so much built around that kind of production and a live setup. Yeah. In that format. I just found out how much my upcoming tour is going to pay. Good lordy, I'll actually be able to afford buying the hardware to support that. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you that you got that job and you're like building a career around like that in that industry. It's so wholesome to see. It really is. I'm very happy for you. That's like if I and this okay. This sounds like a dad or an unk thing to say. This is not. This is just unfortunate timing. But if I were to have kids in this day and age. And actually, no, I'm like, I feel this way for my friends too. So this is not like a fatherly thing that I'm meaning, but like for my friends, like the hardest thing about like graduating from college and just living is like figuring out your career. It's so hard nowadays, and a lot of people do it, but I feel like a lot of people really don't, because it's like so competitive, and like people are so insular, and companies don't want to train people anymore. They just want like people, you know, shat out of college with like, well, they don't want people from college basically. They just want people to be able to do the job and not have to pay them well. It's very annoying. How do I get down there? Oh, there it is. Eh. Let us not speak of this. It's been crazy. My entire career progression has been in this community. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day too. I've been doing this. I've been doing this for over 3 years now. Like, I've been affiliate on Twitch, and the YouTube channel, it was like 3 years ago. Affiliate on Twitch, 5 years now. The YouTube channel popped off 3 years ago. Like, people have graduated high school and are in college now. People have graduated college and they're like entirely different places in their life now. There's like this rush. I feel this rush to do stuff, because if I wait too long, then like my viewers will pass me by, you know? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. I just am anxious about it. So maybe I should think about it. There we go. Okay, here we go. I want to see what's in this little spot here. Is it a house? Antifungal gelatin! What was that? That was my Discord, by the way. I forgot to put on, streamer mode. Okay, well, I'm glad I went down there. Thoughts on the Steam frame? I'm so excited for it. Like, I have been resisting buying a Quest, like a Meta Quest, because I don't like Facebook. I do not want a Facebook spying device in my house. I turned off my Google Home, and I do not have a smart, like a Amazon Alexa, whatever those are called, Echo. Like, I do not want reality-sucking devices copying everything that's going on in my personal life, you know? And so I love that Steam Frame is everything that the Quest is now. It's all the features, excuse me. It's not everything, but it's all the features that I want personally, but they're going to do it with the Steam, you know, the Valve quality. And I'm excited for it. I'm going to get one, 100%. I'm curious to see what another Index user has to say. So I think the biggest thing is the wireless. Like they've got two wireless radios. One for internet and then one for streaming, and that's so kick-ass, right? They're gonna have a stream dongle, a Wi-Fi dongle for your computer, which the Index already takes up a USB slot, or port, so it's not really adding anything to the requirements, but you get high quality stream, point-to-point Wi-Fi streaming, and then I don't know, it's groundbreaking in a lot of ways. Like the fact that they're running an ARM processor, they're running Linux on an ARM processor. That's huge. That is huge. I want SteamOS. Like I could run SteamOS as a daily driver, I think. And the fact that they're like building APIs, like kernel APIs for, well, they didn't say it exactly this way. I'm just kind of like throwing word soup together to describe like their potential process, but like they're building kernel APIs to allow anti-cheat to work in Linux. Through the translation layer. It's very exciting. Everything they're doing. I do not want Windows 11. I have a Windows 11 machine. It's my laptop, but I do not want it on my main driver. So I'm just kind of like waiting for the day I can dump Windows, basically. And it's coming out exactly as I'll start getting money, so I'm planning on picking it up. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I am looking forward to it. Hello? Okay. What was that? That was crazy. Was that like an intelligence or something? Itchy nose. I'm watching this on SteamOS. Oh, nice. Oh, is this radioactive now? Cat hair at my nose somehow. Okay, no, it's not. It still looks like biological.
What was that noise?
Sagat detests you. We're gonna meet the cultists again, aren't we? Well, this is like a supplies room. What the heck?
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. The gatekeepers are indispensable, I do not deny it. They serve a necessary purpose, containing and occasionally culling some of the more unusual specimens our work requires. If ultimately their own agenda is not entirely clear, that is not what concerns me. It is their hocus pocus, their willingness to harness forces we have not analyzed or assessed. This is what I fear.
Are the gatekeepers... Oh, I was wearing a beekeeper suit. Whoops. That's hilarious. Are the gatekeepers the cultists? I don't know if I should be opening this right now. It's got tech scrap. I want that tech scrap. The LAAC appeared. I really should contain the LAAC. Theta reactors? Okay, so there are more reactors. That's good to know. Pretty sure that's Theta, anyway. The moving box is cute. You know? Sure. It's kind of weird looking to me. It is like small cute. My thoughts exactly. It's coming. Wait, I already read that. I don't remember the actual name, but the Gabe Cube looks sick for. It's just the Steam Machine, yeah, for crossplay with people in my life that don't want a PC. I happen to be building a PC for a family member right now, and I heavily thought about just telling them to wait for a Steam Machine. They are not a power user though, so like the whole Linux side, I wouldn't do that to them. But I kind of wanted to. I was like, things are really expensive right now. You should consider waiting for a Steam Machine. Yeah, I like the Steam Machine. I don't know that I'll get one because I don't necessarily need one, but it would be nice to have. I'd play more games downstairs. By downstairs, I mean like my my like entertainment room, like that has my TV for when people come over. This is kind of just a console. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, for this person's needs, it probably would do everything they want to. But for any friends that are like, I kind of want to crack into PC gaming, I kind of have to think twice, because if they need to play a game with kernel level anti-cheat, or when they want to get into modding, or they want to do any of the stuff that's like beyond just turning it on and playing, a Linux environment isn't always the simplest to get into, you know, depending on their IT skills. If they're forward thinking and they're like, oh, well, I just Google it and I learned as much as I need to fix it, you know, and get it going, then 100%. Oh, ow, 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 ow. 100%. They're right for that kind of environment. If they're just a casual PC gamer, though, and they just want to turn something on and play it, and they're not into, like, you know, Call of Duty or Battlefield 6 with the kernel level anti-cheat and a secure boot, because, you know, Linux doesn't support secure boot in a lot of situations, then yeah, go for it. Steam Machine's good. That's the only downside. Like, it's still way better than their old Steam Machine, and it's way better than their Steam Link, and it's way better, you know, like if they want something more powerful that's hooked up to TV all the time, and they already had a Steam Deck, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like not quite a mass appeal device. Like, there's gonna be problems and friction for just a like if some of my Call of Duty friends, when I played Call of Duty and Warzone a lot, I had tons of friends list people that were, I can just call my friends, I don't know why I said that, who they just played console, and that's all they've ever had, and they're like mechanics and like freaking office workers, and they don't think about it, and they like have barbecues with their friends on the weekends, you know, instead of streaming and playing games like I do. Those people, I don't know that I would recommend the Steam Machine to them, you know, because they're actually one of them that I played with like a long time, like every week, multiple times a week for like 2 or 3 years. They actually, my buddy and I convinced him to get a PC, and he bought a CyberPower.
Use a drink.
I'm throwing CyberPower under the bus because I haven't actually. I have seen a couple good examples, like you know, like good reviews, but they bought a CyberPower pre-build, and it got there and it didn't work. And then I started walking him through just like basic diagnostic steps for a motherboard, like reseat the GPU, and he did it. And you know, he was game for a while. And then when he turned it on and it would like turn off, it was just random power shut off. And I was like, okay, well, go into Windows and go to this utility. And I just started walking through it, and he's like, I'm done. No, screw this. He returned it. And he's who I remember when I think of the Steam Machine and like the whole it's just a console conversation, it is very console-like, and I agree. But the difference between a console and the Steam machine is the difference between the needs of the person who's like, I just want it to work, period. I will do no extra steps. He was humoring me when he like reseated the GPU and stuff. Right? Like, there are going to be people that would use a console that would not be up for any of the stuff that you could or would do with the Steam machine, you know? My boyfriend doesn't have a PC. He wants to play all these games with me, but like nothing is crossplay. Yeah, Battlefield 6 is like there's a lot of crossplay games that are like mainstream, but not like indie games, multiplayer. Like Lethal Company, indie game, not crossplay. My friends have got consoles already, so recommending the Steam machine for Steam games is fine. Yeah. The company I ordered a Thunderbolt dock from didn't ship a Thunderbolt cable from them, so I messaged them instead of offering a partial refund, and they are shipping a cable from halfway across the UK. Nice. Good luck with that. That's annoying. I despise when I get a thing that's supposed to have... that's like missing items. Because then I have to waste a bunch of time like waiting, and I don't get to use the thing that I spent money on.
perceive a distinct lack of snacks.
Okay, I got anti-fungal gelatin, and I used it over here. I'm gonna go back in the portal, but there is a place in what's it called? It's one of the areas, the early areas. Flat Hill. There's a place in Flat Hill that has a fungal growth that I can use the anti-fungal gel on. Uh-oh. Where is my healing? I accidentally put my healing away.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad I came home because I gotta sleep real quick.
Good night, friend.
You too, Kylie. Dude, if I had a friend whose consciousness was digital and stuck in like a handheld computing device, could I like hook him up and play video games? Because that would be kick-ass. I'd like basically have a person I could play games with all the time. Not that I would want to imprison them or like, you know, make them play whatever games I wanted to play. You know. I don't think I've actually been up here. What's going on up here? There we go. I cannot find a game I want to play. I'm still working on the train as far as special interests go. How do you get off the train? Oh, on the work train. Oh, Casual Cynic, that's a really bad question to ask me because I didn't get off of it. I got ejected off of it. In fact, it took me It took me like 6 months. I don't know if you've been in since I told this on stream, but I like went and visited No Face in Texas. And I basically had to rip myself away from work to do it. It was not easy. I basically like started telling everybody I'm leaving. And, you know, everybody was like super, like my boss and another executive I've been working with. They were like 100% supportive, and they didn't even bat an eyelash. They're like, good. And then I went. Like I was the one holding myself to work, and like, no, I got to do this. I gotta keep working on this. I gotta finish this. So I maybe the best advice I can give you from my experience is just plan something, and then make everything work around it. Obviously, if you've got specific deliverables, like your latest project you were talking about. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ow. You might want to figure that into your planning.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you might want to figure that into your plan so you don't like lose opportunities or make life worse for you. But yeah, the sooner you just plan something, even if it's like the beginning of a plan, the better. Because otherwise, if you're like me, you'll put it off longer and longer. I wonder if you could run Doom on that digitized friend. They probably could. Its instruction, I mean, the entire game is like less than a megabyte, I think. I don't actually know. Oh, jeez! Stop it! I'm gonna die. I died. Okay. Portal entrance, yeah. I'm at the point where I get home and have 5 days off, and the only thing that sounds interesting are work things. So... that's difficult. Hang on, is my... oh, no. I think my audio interface is glitching. I need to figure out why that happens. Oh! Hey, I got my jetpack back. I will never give up. Thank you, Clockwork Crow. So anything else that gives you dopamine, that is difficult, because if you're having fun doing work things, that's not a problem. That's like lucky, right? That's like if you enjoy your work to the point where you get fulfillment out of being excited and interested and like engaging with things, solving problems at work, go for it. That's totally fine, honestly. For me, it became a problem when I haven't been interested. Like, the way I organize my work allows me to even complete it, right? Like, I automate things because if I were forced to do things repetitively over and over and over again, I would quit my job, and I would become homeless, and I would start ranting and raving, whatever. Like saying incoherent, becoming incoherent. So, like, I'm forcing myself to do that work because I'm good at it and I'm getting results and it's actually, accomplishing something in the organization. and other people benefit from the work that I do. The problem is that it was not fulfilling me, you know, and it does. I mean, it does in certain ways, but not in a way that is like a regular and sustainable way. Shit. And so I would say that's different. That's different from my experience. Okay, let's heal up. You don't want to burn out. Got it. Okay, so I guess I should read your next comment before I respond. I feel like I also have to vary where my satisfactions are coming from. Yeah, that I've always heard because I'm not good at this. So you may not be, you know, it may not be in your best interest to take the advice from me. What I've heard is that structure, putting rules on when and how and you engage with certain things, is what you need. I don't know. I hate rules. When I'm like, oh, at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. I have to go work out, I despise that. It just, I feel trapped. I feel angry and annoyed. And, you know, if I can find motivations to work out, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to do it at 6 p.m. I don't actually want to, but I am motivated to, then I can do it. And, but, you know, things like, oh, I have to go to sleep at 1 a.m. now. No later than 1 a.m. Like, that's a rule that brings some structure to my sleep schedule, because if I let my sleep schedule go, things will be worse for me. So, like, for you, maybe you need a no work after 7 p.m. rule, right? Or whenever you get off of work, right? Like, no work after blank. You know, no working until you go to sleep. That kind of thing. Obviously, if you have take-home work and you need to get it done because of a specific timeline or a schedule, do what you need to do, obviously. But, you know, setting some 9-to-5 style rules about how you engage with work, like I had to do that. I'm not allowed to work after like 5-6 p.m. and if I do, it's a real exception. Like, I do not do it very often. God, gosh damn it, there's so many of these guys. Jeez. They managed to run a Minecraft server off a smart light bulb? That must have been a seriously overpowered smart light bulb. Holy crap. I'm like leaning over so I can show Luca on cat cam to you guys. I guess I could just sit up. There we go. This should work. Oh, sorry, dude. Okay, what else am I doing here? You hear about this a lot from full-time content creators, because if they don't self-impose a work schedule, they oftentimes find themselves being in work mode 24/7. Yes. Yes. That's another reason why I'm like trying to figure out how to do YouTube stuff myself while following rules that I've set for myself with my my actual full-time job. Shit. There we go. They just super cut down the server. LEDs were flickering and it was struggling, but it hosted 10 players. I mean, that's a lot. 10 player hosting? That's a lot. At least it was back when I was hosting Minecraft servers myself, which was like 2011 on a Intel Core Duo with 6 gigs of RAM. I was like, wow, 1.5 gigahertz. That's amazing. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. It cooled down. Okay. We're good. Videos in Discord? Cool. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. I do want to go in here again. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go home, do some crafting, and then we can go further down to the theta reactors.
Did you feel her?
I did not, Kylie, but making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Hey, Agila, welcome. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hopefully you had a good weekend and can't stick around, but I wanted to say hi and hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. You too. Thanks for stopping by. It was a good Thanksgiving. It was busy. A little bit of relaxing, not a ton. But I'm glad I was able to stream today. Okay, I'm hearing some scratchiness. I think my audio interface is finally screwing up. The problem is I have no way to fix this without restarting stream because last time I tried it killed the audio. Catch you again soon. Yeah, thanks for... Yeah, you too, Agila. Hope you have a good week. Good luck on the post-Thanksgiving malaise. Game sounds crunchy? Yeah. 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 You haven't heard any issues? Here, try this. Oh, our item's already fully charged. I guess. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I just heard it in the with stream lag. Yeah, it's very crunchy. I might have to end earlier than I wanted to. So, how about we do this? Why don't I go to the Theta reactors now and show you guys? Yeah. Let's go to the Theta reactors now. Show you guys, and then I think I'll have to end stream because I have no way to fix this. Because there's no way to test for it when I'm not streaming. Why is this door sideways? Seems to be getting worse. Damn. Okay.
It's you.
It's Dr. Thule? No, Dr. Khan.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is worse than I expected. Much worse. This sector is swarming with gatekeepers, which can only mean one thing. Gate is cleaning house, and we are the dirt. They were using a waygate in the center to come and go from this facility, but now those scoundrels have shut down the nuclear reactors that power it. I presume to prevent the invaders from using it. However, we rather need that waygate to not be closed, but no need to get ahead of ourselves. Let's start simple with Dusk Reactor. That seems sensible. It just needs a little fuel, I imagine. I'm going to look around. Maybe poke my nose into a few spots and try to figure this place out a little more. I'll let you know what I dig up.
Okay.
I perceive a distinct...
Okay. Have you tried using the antique shotgun? Only 2 shots per reload, but more damage per shot? No, I haven't. I mean, I have, but it didn't really do much damage.
lack of snacks.
Wait, did it stop? Did it stop? Do I get to keep streaming? Okay. I have... Cool. All right. Well, welcome to the rest of stream, guys. What happened here? Okay. All right. If you feel lucky, the upgraded version of the antique shotgun has a chance to do a ton of damage. Weak says 2%. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't doing a ton of damage for me when I first got it, so I didn't really bother. Keypad doesn't work right now. Retinal scanner, class 6 clearance. Oh, we got all the vehicles.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. One of the gatekeeper mystagogues made a request to my department
Mystagogues.
today. At first I could not understand a word it was saying, until I realized they were incanting something. Slowly, the words, "Deliver us weapons," appeared on the wall behind me. Written, I later realized, in blood. Could someone not show these animals how to use the email system?
Dr. Mance doesn't seem fazed by the cult members. Isn't an audio interface just an ADC versus a DAC? What does ADC stand for again? Mine is a 24 channel, and it's got digital and analog. So it's got XLR and RCA and 3.5 millimeter and SPDIF. So it does quite a bit. I can use instruments on it. I can attach pickups, and I can digitally choose which how to mix each of the channels. It's very nice. Analog digital converter. I mean, yes, you can have an audio interface that is that simple, yeah. Alright.
What's this?
Ah.
Hey. Didn't know he had a little hidey hole. To be fair, I think cult members are pretty mild compared to what's in this facility. You know, that's kind of true.
I'm ravenous.
All right, all right. All this class 5 keypad hacking, I didn't expect to be able to use it still. Was there a restroom I didn't see? Oh, I'll use this. There we go. A plant toolbox. Interesting. A plutonic blood? Interesting. An apple, nice. I'm not gonna pick it up because I don't want it to rot. Oh, that's hilarious. It's literally one level that it just went down. Burn in the 7 rays. I think you mean seas, fellow. Bruh. What the heck is that? That looks like a Warhammer dude and a Halo. I don't remember what they're called, but the little constructs in Halo. Oh, I'm really out of ammo. Ay, 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 ay. Oh! Arcane scrap? Is that damage? Can I like... Oh, this guy was weak. Very weak.
Where's something to kill? Anything.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did, Kylie. She's right in front of us. Having 2 a.m. banana bread? That sounds divine. I want banana bread. I love banana bread. Drop shield? Hell yeah.
Hey, you got any food? We supposed to not too much blood everywhere or what?
So we get talking cult members. What is this? That guy looks crazy.
Hey, what's for lunch, pal? Another cleanup job.
Oh, you just reminded me I have a pumpkin roll that my mother-in-law made. I'm gonna have some of that after stream. Whoa! That blew everything up. Holy shit. No, I was hoping to get something out of that. And Nethiel. I'll take that. Power cell, nice. This is a good haul. Oh, this guy is not joking around. Neophyte. Very good. Smashed gate and VGs. I don't get his gun, that's sad. Gosh darn it. Did I already pick up the plutonic blood? Or did I already put it away? I could have sworn I had another sample. I wonder who would like... if you would like Forest or Sons of the Forest. I have played Sons of the Forest. Actually, I played it on stream. I didn't play a ton of it on stream, but I did play at least a couple streams. I did like it. I beat nearly all of it. When I played it, it was still in early access, and so there was still stuff they hadn't finished. And so I beat everything that we could beat at the time it came out. I'm about to start dropping stuff. Like, do I need human skulls? Oh wait, what's this? I might need to go home. So the gate members, or the gatekeepers, the cultists, arcanists, or whatever they're called, they're actually a part of the same gate. They're a part of the same gate organization, and they just, like, had a coup or something, or, like, took over. This is very strange. Okay, I am way, way, way out of storage space, and I'm gonna need to fix that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it on stream today. So I think, unfortunately, this is gonna be have to be where I end stream tonight. Let's see if the music is crunchy. Petition for you to play Cruelty Squad. What's Cruelty Squad? I don't know what that is. Lucas, sleepy boy. Also have a look at The Last Caretaker plus Voices of the Void if you get a moment. I'll post it in Discord. Oh, appreciate it. Cozy time. Good. I'm glad. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Let me see. Let me see if there's anybody to raid really quick, because I think I'm just gonna run credits. Yeah, I'm gonna run credits. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hi, Luca. What's up, bud? He's been asking for snuggles more and more. Oh my goodness. He's like slipping right in. He actually started sleeping on my chest lately, and I frickin' love that. You just ticked over 75k channel points? Well, damn, I gotta find a channel point redemption that you cannot pass up. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. You all have a wonderful evening, a good week. I'm trying to figure out how to stream more during the week, but we'll see. I'll let you know in the Discord, and I'll check your suggestions in the Discord. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later. And thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great week, and good luck. All right, see ya.